Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Van Bouten did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Nedved. Dink through. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's really well cleared. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nedved. Beckenbauer getting this one clear.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And he's gone backward here. Great chance! It just took too long getting forward.
Beckenbauer cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Rummenigge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cafu.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. They've got to make this nice and quick.
So we're still where we started right now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's an excellent interception. And he thumps it clear. Messi. Cafu. That's a shade optimistic. Rummenigge. Shot a goal! And he's gone looking for safety. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Toure plays it short. Look at this, and the shots! They've scored! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cafu. Rummenigge.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking tidy in possession here. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Cafu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the finish! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been one terrible pass. He's got away.
There will be 1 minute added
Well, he
time.
got rid because he was under pressure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And that's the second half started.
Hazard. Coming on the field, number 21, Owen. Number 11, Johan Cruyff.
And Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ernest. And here's Eto'o. And he's quick to get it clear again. He has found the way through. And the ball... He's got the shot away! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. Cleared without hesitation. So, third corner of the game.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Costa. Number 9, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 13.
And that has been cleared.
Number 14, Fernando Torres.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
He's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Toure goes short, turns and goes back. And he can clear it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Torres! He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Toure.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20.
So we have a breakthrough.
Substitution.
Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Fernando Torres. Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cruyff. And here's Torres. And Torres! And that would have been game, set and match.
Fernando Torres really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Guti. He can run onto that. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Guti. Danger averted for now. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
I thought it was going to happen then.
Indicated.
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that is asking. Big chance! Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And here's Owen! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! It is a good... And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Mateus! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mateus is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that. Great ball, and he's in here. And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o is the guilty party there. Rummenigge. Eto'o. Deftly done. And it's hoisted clear. Toure plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's there to belt it away. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o! He's done very well to get to that.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. He gets big! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he thumps it clear. Rummenigge. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Hazard. Always onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gilberto Silva. Oh, nicely intercepted. Costa Curta. Hazard. Eto'o. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Eto'o. That's good play. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus, Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aim forwards. Danger averted for
2
now.
added minutes has been indicated.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Eto'o. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 19.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 13, Roberto Carlos.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So their fourth quarter of the game. Vieira can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Eto'o. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Eto'o. That's a good ball played into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Dijk gets it clear. And that could set him on his way. Shevchenko hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. Now it's Eto'o. He is through here. And a header! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Toure. Coming on the field. Number 14. Fernando Torres. Number 4. Chiellini.
Fernando Torres.
Substitutions taking place.
Nicely worked.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. And here's Torres.
2 added minutes
good
has
read.
been indicated.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram clears it away. It's run loose here. And here's Torres. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Giorgio Chiellini. He's the very definition of a rock at the back. He's so physically imposing, but also a great reader of the game, and his positioning is usually spot on. The technical side of defending doesn't often get a mention, but just watch this guy's tackles if you want a great display of timing and precision. He does it best.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Azar. Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yeah, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Still goalless at the moment. Nicely aimed pass. Chiellini. And it's Vieira. And it's Schneider. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's good play. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Azar. Thuram. Schneider. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's out for a goal kick. Vieira. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, that's neat. Now here's the... He rises! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 22.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out.
The attendance
It's paid
for
off
this
here.
match was 70,987.
Just about up to the hour now. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be...
It's Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Cardiff trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, perfectly measured that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Vieira. Rummenigge. He's having a go! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitutions taking place.
Cardiff choosing to make the first change. He's gone for goal! Oh, that could cost them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. The final 5 minutes. Played out to the left flank. Thuram calmly anticipates. Hazard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Now it's Eto'o. Stood up well
Added
to him
minutes
there.
has been indicated.
Rules. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Chambers, played out to the right. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And just a quick reminder today to
Your
please
final
drink
thoughts, Jim?
responsibly.
Well, there's no
Anyone
shortage of
appearing
effort and
intoxicated
commitment
or
from them.
behaving in an
They were just
inappropriate manner
undone by
will be
that second
removed.
half
Thank
goal.
you very much for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Now the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
He won't be happy with that one.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bruno Guimaraes. Check is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Ruben Dias. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's De Bruyne.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Share. Newcastle applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline.
Murphy! In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard looking to run onto it. Bruno Guimaraes. Here's Gordon. Livramento. Now Tonali. Jacob Murphy. Barnes. Murphy. Now it's Barnes. It's a throw-in. And here's Barnes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard goes steaming forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a goal kick. Jacob Murphy. And it's Share. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Botman. Burn. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Great backhand! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Share. Murphy. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Barnes. That's beautifully weighted. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to
The
this?
attendance for this match
Saka
was
gets it clear.
70,987.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Azar. White. And it's Bergkamp. Now De Bruyne. Tonali. Barnes. Ruben Dias with the clearance. It is a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Newcastle
Coming
can
on to
now
replace
introduce
him
the
is
first of their
number
substitutes.
7,
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Gordon. Barnes. And that's gone loose. Tonali. And here's Gordon.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Azar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Share. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's nice. Ruben Dias gets it away.
Well,
There will
both
be
sides
1 minute at a
might have to
time.
settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There's the shot! That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Please be
Well, a
reminded
decent
that
draw,
drinking is
Peter,
only
with a
allowed
good
in
mix
the
of
areas shown on
action
this
and
map. Thank
plenty
you
of
very
talking
much for your
points,
cooperation.
and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.